Howdy folks, Billy Jean with Thank God It's RC. Coming at you today with a small project. We recently picked up this guy here called the USC Snow Leopard or something like that, but I deemed it being called the kid or the baby goat, and stickered it all up that way, and we took it out for a test drive on my indoor crawling course and found out that it literally, put it mildly, stinks as a crawler. It wouldn't crawl out of its own way. The steering was crap, the crawling was crap, everything about it on the course was crap. So as said in the end of that video, we'll see what we can do to make it better. So that's what we're going to do today. So we bought just a cheap pair of aluminum bead locks, 1-inch bead locks for it, and we 3D printed some RC drift tires. After bringing the car inside the house after being out on the course in the garage, I put it on the ground and threw it into high gear and realized this thing rips. So instead of using it as a micro crawler, we're going to use it as a caged drift missile. So we're going to put some drift wheels on here, lower it down, and turn it into a drift car. And we'll see how fun that is. All right, let's get to it. First, we're going to build up the bead locks with the new tires we printed, and we'll go from there. Okay, because of how I designed these tires, they're nearly solid inside. There's just a lip on there to fit inside the bead lock on the front and one on the back. I made it flat across the back so it'd be easier to print without supports. So this ring from the bead lock will not fit inside. So don't need it. I've been putting them together just using the back and the front, and they sit together nicely. And then you got the hub that goes on the back, and it just all bolts together, and they're hard enough that they're not going to move around. So that's what we're doing there. So let me get this last wheel together, and then I'll show you how we're fixing the car up. Okay, so that's a wheel with the tire on it, hub. Now we take the car, remove the wheel, take the nut off, pop the tire off. Now there's a little plastic insert in here, the hex. You gotta use a pair of pliers to gently pull that out. That goes over the pin. The pin right there. This goes over the pin. And then before we put the wheel on, we need to remove the spring from the shock. So we're going to remove the lower shock bolt. Okay. Move the shock out the way, put the bolt back through so it doesn't lose the link. And we'll grab the plier, pull spring back, hold the shaft, Just turn the bottom cap off, pull the spring, hold the shaft again, reinstall the shock bottom, pull the screw back out, put it through the shock, back into the axle, and through the lower link, and then tighten back in place. Okay, that was easy. Now we take our new wheel, install it over the hex, find the nut, put it on there, use our little hex key, snug that up, and there we go. Car is now low. The shocks are slammed. The wheels are on. And we have a drift missile. So let's go get a remote and a battery and see what happens. Alrighty folks, we have the drift wheels installed. We have the battery in. We have steering, high gear. Let's get this thing on the floor and see what happens. Start out slow. And then, whoa! Just a little dip here. Steady with the throttle. There we go. Whoops. Can't see. Where am I going? Folks, I believe we have a drift car. To learn to drift. Well, folks, I think that about sums it up. This thing is mental. Need to learn to drift. So it's low and slung, and yeah, nice hard tires. It was actually working better on the carpet that I tried it out on a little bit. So I need to find someplace big that I can take it and really try this thing out. But it's been a fun transformation. I like it better now as a drift car than I did as a crawler, so win-win situation in my book. This has been Billy Jean with Thank God It's RC. Hope y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.